नमस्कार मुलांनो आणि पालकांनो. यापूर्वी आपण काही मॅथ्स 2 चे लेक्चर्स घेतलेले आहेत. मी जे.के. कुंभार, गणित शिक्षक, के.आ. बांठिया माध्यमिक विद्यालय नवीन पनवेल रायगड. यापूर्वीपासून आपण शाळा बंद असेल तर शिक्षण सुरू केलेलं आहे. शक्यता अशी होती की शाळा लवकरात लवकर सुरू होतील, पण कोरोना पेशंटची वाढती संख्या बघून शाळा लवकर सोडण्याची शक्यता काही दिसेना, म्हणून आपण स्वतःचा एक यूट्यूब चॅनल बनवलेला आहे. पण या यूट्यूब चॅनलवर असेल काय, मी बरेच दिवस व्हॉट्सअपला पाहतोय मराठी मीडियम फक्त सेमी इंग्लिश, आणि त्या ठिकाणी ते लेक्चर मराठी 80% आणि 20% इंग्लिश अशी द्विधा अवस्था काही मुलांची होते. हे मला काही फोन आले. मी असं लक्षात घेतलं की 10वीला सेमीमध्ये शिकणारी मुलं ही जास्तीत जास्त 5वी पासून शिकलेले असतात. सेमीमध्ये खूप कमी असे असतात की ते 8वीमध्ये आलेले आहेत. तर त्याने ही सोपी भाषा, दिस इज नॉट इंग्लिश लँग्वेज, दिस इज मॅथमॅटिकल इंग्लिश लँग्वेज, ही सोपी भाषा आपण शिकून घेणं हरकत नाही. सोपी वाक्य माझ्याकडून आहेत, सोप्या लँग्वेजमध्ये मी सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करतोय. आणि मग याचाच उपयोग इंग्लिश मिडियमसाठी सुद्धा होईल, कारण इंग्लिश मिडियमसाठी वेगळं चॅनल मी काय अजून पाहिलेलं नाही. म्हणून आपण जे मॅथ्स 1 आणि मॅथ्स 2 10चं 10वीसाठी घेणार आहोत ते सेमी इंग्लिश आणि इंग्लिश मिडियम या दोघांसाठी असेल. सेमी इंग्लिशच्या मुलांनाही प्रयत्न करायचा आहे, इंग्लिश मिडियमच्या मुलांनाही प्रयत्न करायचा आहे. आणि शाळा जरी बंद असेल तरी आपलं शिक्षण उत्तम प्रकारे सुरू राहणार, यामध्ये अजिबात शंका नाही, कारण तुम्ही करणारे आहात आणि आपल्याला करावं लागणार आहे, आपल्याकडे दुसरा पर्यायही नाही. मग या यूट्यूब चॅनलमध्ये या मॅथ्स लेक्चरमध्ये असणार आहे काय, जे मॅथ्स 1 आणि मॅथ्स 2 हे जे 6 चॅप्टर आहेत ते आपण जास्तीत जास्त कव्हर करण्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. प्रत्येक चॅप्टर नंतर आपण एक गुगल टेस्ट घेणार आहोत. चॅप्टर मोठा असेल 2 गुगल टेस्ट होतील, चॅप्टर लहान असेल 1 गुगल टेस्ट होईल. पण मुलांना गुगल टेस्टमध्ये ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह एक्झाम्पल्स विचारावे लागतात आणि त्याची मर्यादा आपल्या टेक्स्टबुकमध्ये आहे, हे तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. म्हणून मी काय केलेलं आहे, गुगल टेस्टमध्ये येणारे एक्झाम्पल्स तुम्हाला फिगर काढून सॉल्व्ह करावे लागतील किंवा फिगर दिले असेल, आयदर ऑर. तुम्ही एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह केल्याशिवाय तुम्हाला करेक्ट अल्टरनेटिव्ह चूज करता येणार नाही. आणि या पद्धतीनं तुम्ही दोन्ही माध्यमातून तुमचा अभ्यास होणार आहे. त्यामुळे टेस्ट देण्यासाठी तुम्हाला एक्झाम्पल तुमच्या नोटबुकमध्ये सॉल्व्ह करायला लागतील आणि करेक्ट अल्टरनेटिव्ह तुम्हाला चूज करता येईल. या पद्धतीनं आपल्याला गुगल सर्च देता येईल आणि चांगल्या पद्धतीनं आपला अभ्यास होणार आहे, याच्यामध्ये शंकाच नाही. आणि तुम्ही करणार आहात अशी मला खात्री आहे. यानंतर मॅथ्स 1 चॅप्टर 1 लिनियर इक्वेशन्स इन 2 व्हेरिएबल. Yesterday we have seen the equations are reducible into pair of linear equations. Yesterday we have seen equations are reducible into pair of linear equations. Now last article is remain only in this first chapter in maths 1, that is applications of simultaneous equations. Write down applications of simultaneous equations. Open your textbook. These are the word problem, and I know every students like the word problem. What are the steps for word problem? What are the steps of applications of simultaneous equations? There are some steps. Write down in your notebook, no problem. First one, given word problem or example in textbook or in question paper, read carefully. Read example carefully. What is given, which are conditions are there, read carefully. Try to understand meaning of given conditions. Try to understand meaning of given conditions, then convert it into symbolic form. Convert it into symbolic form. These are the simultaneous equations. And if you prepare simultaneous equations, then you can solve yourself, because there are some methods for solving the simultaneous equation. You know these methods. If we frame the equations from word problem, then you can solve any one method. There are some methods, you know which methods about solving the simultaneous equation, and then if you know the methods, then you can try to solve the given examples, or which is simultaneous equations which are prepare yourself. Now we are going to take practice set 1.5. This is last practice set of this first chapter. 1.5, example number 1. Write down the example with me. Two numbers differ by 3. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smallest number. The sum of twice the small number and thrice the greater number, and thrice greater number is 19. Find the numbers. Find the numbers. Now solution. Our first step is read example carefully. Two numbers differ by 3. This is first sentence. That means there are two numbers. If these numbers are unknown, then we can use variables from alphabet A to Z. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. This is second condition. These are the first condition and this is the second condition. Two numbers differ by 3 means let greater number be X and smaller number be Y. From given first condition. Which is first condition? Two numbers differ by 3. That means x minus y is equal to 3 is our equation number 1 from first condition. Then from second condition, which is second condition? Twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number. Thrice the greater number means 3 times of greater number. Here greater number is x. 3 times the greater number and thrice the smaller number, twice the smaller number, that is 2y is equal to 19, equation number 2. 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. Here see in our first equation x minus y. Here the coefficient of y is minus 1 and here coefficient of y is 2. Means if we multiply equation number 1 by 2, then after addition we get the value of x. See here, multiply. Equation 1 by 2. Why 2? Here the coefficient of y is 2. Here 2 into x is 2x minus 2y is equal to 6 is equation number 3. 2x minus 2y is equation number 3. Now write this equation as it is here. 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. See here, coefficients are same but opposite signs. Means if we add these two equations, minus 2y plus 2y gets cancelled and we can find the value of x. By adding equation 3 and 2, 2 plus 3, 5x gets cancelled is equal to 19 plus 6, that is 25. 5x is equal to 25, that means x is equal to 5. If 5 goes on that side, it becomes 25 upon 5. 5 5s are 25, means x is equal to 5. Then we have to find value of y. Put in equation 2. Put in equation 2. Which is second equation? 3x plus 2y is equal to 19. Here except x, we can write 5. Means 3 into 5 plus 2y is equal to 19. 2y is equal to 19 minus 5 3s are 15. 2y is equal to 19 minus 15, 4. Means y is equal to 2 2s are 4. That means x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. That means our answer will be 5 and 2, but not a solution set here. What is required here? Find the numbers. Which numbers? Two numbers differ by 3. That means here the greater number is 5 and smaller number is 2. Answer should be according to given example. Then we will get full marks. Here our answer. Required numbers are 5 and 2. This is first example. Now we are going to see the third example from the same practice test. Very easy examples. Follow our steps. You can also solve, no problem. Practice must be important for this example. Now we are going to see the third example. Open your textbook. There is one example. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. Say in your textbook, the sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. This is first condition. If we double the age of the father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. Second condition, find their present ages. First, try to understand the meaning of this example in your mother tongue. If you are semi-English students, try to convert this example in mother tongue. Try to convert, try to understand, and then from given condition you can prepare the simultaneous equation. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son means let the age of father is x here. Write example from your textbook. Let the age of father is x years and age of his son is y years. Now from first condition, here is solution. From first condition, which is first condition? The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son. Sum of father's age is x, twice the age of his son 2y is 70, equation number 1. Then from second condition, which is second condition, if we double the age of father is x. If we double means 2 times 2x. If we double the age of father and add it to the age of his son is 95. This is equation number 2. Equation number 1 is x plus 2y is equal to 70 and equation number 2 is 2x plus y is equal to 95. If we see these two equations, observe these two equations. Here coefficient of x is 1, here coefficient of y is 1. Here coefficient of y is 2, here the coefficient of x is 2. That means cross coefficients are same. And you know, if cross coefficients are same, then these two equations we can solve by addition subtraction method. By adding equations 1 and 2, again we can write here x plus 2y is equal to 70 and 2x plus y is equal to 95. 3x plus 3y is equal to 165. Divide both side by 3, and if we divide the both side by 3, then we get x plus y. 3 5s are 15 and 3 5s are 15. X plus y is equal to 55 is equation number 3. Then subtract equation 1 from 2. Subtract equation 1 from 2 and therefore 2x plus y is equal to 95 and x plus 2y is equal to 70. Subtract equation 1 from 2. Plus become minus, plus become minus, plus become minus. 2x minus x, only x. Y minus 2y minus y. 95 minus 70, 5 minus 0, 5, 9 minus 7, 2 means x minus 5, x minus y is equal to 25 is equation number 4. This is third equation after addition and this is fourth equation after subtraction. Then if we add these two equations, by adding, that is the proper method. These two equations we can solve by any method. X plus y is equal to 55 and x minus y is equal to 25, equation number 3, and equation number 4. x plus x 2x plus y minus y gets cancelled. 5 plus 5 0, carry 1 1, 5 plus 3 8, 2x is equal to 80. 2x is equal to 80 means x is equal to 40. 2 goes on that side, it becomes divide. This 2 goes on that side, it becomes divide, means 80 upon 2. 80 upon 2 is nothing but 40, x is equal to 40. Now we have to find the value of y. If we put this value in equation number 1, 2, 3, 4, anywhere, we can find the value of y. Put, which is easy for you, third equation. Put in equation 3, x plus y is equal to 55, equation number 3. 40 plus y is equal to 55, y is equal to 55 minus 40, and y is equal to 15. These are the values of x and y, but not a solution set. This is word problem in terms of age of father and his son, means we are going to write the answer according to the example. What is our answer? Now our answer will be present age of father is 40 years. Present age of father is x, and here x is equal to 40. Therefore, present age of father is 40 years, and his son is 50 years. 15 years. Present age of son is y, and here y is 15. That means present age of his son is 15 years. That is the answer of given examples. Example wording, word example, try to say in your textbook, and then again you try to solve this example as yourself at home. Any problem? Very good, no problem. All are easy examples. Now we are going to see the sixth example from same practice set. Example number 6. See example in your textbook. Out of 1900 km, we shall travel some distance by bus and by some by aeroplane. Bus travels with average speed 60 km per hour and average speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. See in your textbook what is I am reading here. If takes 5 hours to complete the journey, find the distance we shall travel by bus. See example in your textbook. Here solution, how to solve. Here our example is we shall travel the distance 1900 km and there are two vehicles by bus and by aeroplane. Now we have to find the speed of bus, not the speed of bus, distance travels by bus and distance traveled by aeroplane. Here 1900 km is the distance. Let Vishal travels x kilometer. By bus and he travels y kilometer by aeroplane. From first condition, here travel total distance is 1900 km. That means x plus y. X plus y is equal to 1900. This is first equation. Now the speed of bus is 60 km per hour and speed of aeroplane is 700 km per hour. With the help of this formula, but now We know distance upon speed is equal to time. We know this formula. Distance upon speed is equal to time. With the help of this formula, we can write the equation from second condition, because he traveled x kilometer distance by bus and speed of bus is 70, and for both journey you will get only 5 hours. That means here x upon 60 plus y upon 700 is equal to 5 hours. Distance upon speed plus distance upon speed is equal to time required 5 hours. If we multiply both sides by 10 into x upon 60, this is simplification. 10 into y upon 700 is equal to 10 into 5. 0 0 gets cancelled, 0 0 gets cancelled. X upon 6 plus y upon 70 is equal to 50. Now we have to convert this equation in two variables, linear equation. Means 420 is the LCM of 6 and 70. Means in your language, some students tell me, sir, this is cross multiplication. Actually in mathematical this is not cross multiplication, but for our convenience, 70 into x, that is 70x, 6 into y, that is 6y, divided by 6 into 70 is equal to 50. Therefore 70x plus 6y is equal to 50 into 6 into 70, and therefore 70x plus 6y is equal to 21,000. This is linear equation in two variables. This is our second equation. Here this is our first and this is our second equation. Here the coefficient of y is 6. Here the coefficient of y is 1. If we multiply this equation by 6, we get, multiply equation 1 by 6, we get, see here what we get, 6x plus 6y. 6x plus 6y is equal to 11400 is equation number 3. 19 6 are 114. Then subtract equation 2 from 3. Subtract equation 2 from 3. Subtract equation 3 from 2. This is for our convenience, not any problem. Write down third equation as it is. 6x plus 6y. Our equation, second equation is 70x plus 6y is equal to 21,000, and then third one is 6x plus 6y is equal to 11400. Change the sign of second equation, this one, minus 70 minus 6, that is 64x. 6y gets cancelled, and 0 minus 0 0, 0 minus 0 0, 10 minus 4 6, 11 minus 2 9, and 0, means 64x is equal to 9600. Any problem in this part of this example? Any problem here? Now where to write here after this rubbing? Because there is 64x is equal to 9600. The size of this example is large or big. And now here x is equal to 9600 divided by 64, and therefore x is equal to 150. After simplification we get x is equal to 150. What is our required answer? Again we read this example. Find the distance we shall travel by bus, and here we shall travel by bus is x kilometer. Here x is 150, means does not no necessary to find the value of y. Here no necessary to find the value of y, because the required answer is only find the distance we shall travel by bus is x, and here x is equal to 150. Therefore our final answer is here. We shall travel 150 kilometer distance by bus. Okay, remaining examples try to solve at home. Is chapter number 1 is completed here. Practice set 1.1 up to practice set 1.5. So many examples we are trying to solve here. Remaining examples you try to solve at home again and again, after revision and after revision. Then you will get full marks in maths 1 and maths 2 also. Okay, thank you.